Good morning, everyone. It's Stretford. How you all doing? And welcome to another episode of Breaking Dawn. Goodness me, what a night. Oh, what a night. Goodness me, it was fantastic, wasn't it? Manchester United knocking out Arsenal in the FA Cup fourth round to set up a tie against Ruud Van Nistelrooy and Leicester City, guys. Really great to have you guys on board. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And please don't forget to smash a like on the video, guys. If you guys could do that for me, that'd be absolutely fantastic. Well, what a night. It was fantastic for Manchester United. Manchester United showed something that we've been severely lacking over the years, which is spirit, which is fight for the badge. And that's all we expect. Look, Man United could have lost that penalty shootout yesterday, and I would have been like, you know what? Well played. Well played. But they stood up. They stood up. We had no strikers on the pitch. We still stood up and took penalties, and we were ruthless. Something sparked yesterday, which was absolutely amazing, absolutely incredible. And Arsenal were left there crying, ruining their missed opportunities. I was watching Arteta's interview after the game, and he was like, oh, the referee, didn't give us anything. I couldn't believe my ears. I think this guy has delusions of grandeur, guys. I really do. At the end of the day, I mean, how can you say that the referee, we were facing Arsenal as well. So we were facing 12 against 10 in the end. You know what I mean? I can Arteta come out and say that, but at the end of the day, it's all water under the bridge. Man United defeat Arsenal, and Man United go on to the next round, of course, guys. And this is exactly what I've been saying about Ruud Van Nistelrooy. It's going to take time. It's going to take time before we start implementing his tactics. Now, look, he needs players. Now, you can see what Ruud Van Nistelrooy can do. With players are not even his. He needs players. He does need players. He needs a left back. At the end of the day, you know what? It was a fabulous performance from the football team, from Manchester United. Unfortunately, we cannot say the same. Surprise, surprise. But at the end of the day, you know what? I would say that brilliant for Manchester United. Absolutely fantastic. And I'm absolutely delighted with the result, guys. Let's get some of your comments, guys. Let's go into it real quickly, guys. Absolutely. Good morning. Ciao. Tasted good for Arsenal fan. Tears. Absolutely. There we go. It was a difficult game, but we got through it, guys. Absolutely. Big up, GK. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. If Ineos doesn't back Amram, get out. Absolutely. This is the time to back Amram. Look, I know that Ineos and the Glazers might look at this and think, we don't need any players, do we? We got through, against a big team like Arsenal, so why do we need any players? Don't be fooled. This is the time to back Amram, because if he can do this with this bunch of players, imagine what he can do with players that are his. Can you imagine? Madness at the end of the day. What an absolute cheaters, gunners are. They try to rob us, and that keeper, that Keane Ugarte, fearsome aggression. Absolutely, absolutely brilliant. At the end of the day, look, everything was against us yesterday. Every single little decision was given to Arsenal yesterday. Even now, when we won the game, I feel like that referee needs to be investigated. That referee needs to go on trial. Because at the end of the day, that was an absolute, one of the worst performances of a referee I've ever seen. And I've seen some bad ones over the years. That was incredibly biased. Incredibly biased. There's rumors that he was an Arsenal fan or something like that on his Facebook and things like that. Madness, isn't it? Big up, Buzzy. What's going on, my friend? Good to see you back, my friend. Good to see you, mate. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you, bruv. All good. Pal, good morning. Good morning, guys. Wonderful way to start Amram's army. Crisis time for Arsenal. Sweet revenge. Absolutely. They cheated in the first game. When we played them at Emirates a few weeks ago, they cheated in that game. They fouled the goalkeeper. And you know what? They tried to cheat in this game. But you know what? Justice prevailed, guys. Justice prevailed. Manchester United went through. And Ruben Amorim's army go marching on, guys. This is the spark that I've been talking about. The spark that Manchester United need. Now, the Glazers, Ineos, need to go out there and get Ruben Amorim the players that he needs so we can progress. We can progress and get on this train again. Come on, United. Absolutely. Buzzy, I'm still in a happy mood, and it isn't even Monday yet in Canada. There you go, mate. We're absolutely buzzing today. You can't get any more happier than we are right now. At the end of the day, when we went down to 10 men, most of us, and let's be honest with ourselves, we thought, you know what? It's just a matter of time before Arsenal score, given the way Man United are. But I saw something yesterday that I haven't seen in years. I saw a fighting spirit, a real fighter. I think the last time I saw this type of fighting spirit was against PSG in the Champions League when we knocked them out of the Champions League. I think it was that. This was fantastic. A fantastic performance. And let's not get it twisted, guys. One of Manchester United's greatest performances in the FA Cup. Because at the end of the day, given the circumstances, given the referee, given the opponent, down to 10 men, you know what? You can't get much better to knock out Arsenal out of the FA Cup like that. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Buzzy, Arsenal babies are crying. Let them cry. Let them cry. At the end of the day, I've seen them all day. I've been watching Arsenal. You know what I mean? Take your time with it. Your time with it. I was taking my time on YouTube this morning, just going through all those lovely videos, you know, all those videos. It was hilarious. It's actually made my day, to be honest with you. You know what? I was actually on the treadmill watching AFTV. It was so motivating. Honest to God, it was so motivating. I was like, yeah, you know what I mean? I'm going to go up another notch. Yeah, let's do this, guys. It was fantastic, man. Honest to God. Loved it. Loved it at the end of the day. Loved it. GK. Yeah, in the USA Pacific, it's like big up, big up, big up. So happy with the determination and passion for the players. Absolutely incredible passion, incredible determination, Buzzy. Absolutely, my friend. Absolutely, incredibly. Can't wait for Thursday to win the Swiss Southampton. I'm going with a 4. You're going with a 4-0. Yes, that'd be lovely, wouldn't it? No excuses. Man United, this is Arsenal and Liverpool. Those are the games that we've been talking about. We win those games. Now we need to go on against the likes of Southampton and Brighton and Ipswich and win those games because they are just as important. We need to go there and beat Southampton comfortably. By the time you know it, guys, we could have beaten Southampton, beaten Brighton and Ipswich, and we're in a magnificent run. It's crazy, isn't it? The way football works itself out, the ref was embarrassing and needs to invest. Absolutely, Buzzy. The ref was one of the worst referee performances I've ever seen, guys. I really do feel like that. Absolutely. Jonathan Wellenden, Xerxes says, absolutely deserves this. He does. At the end of the day, he stood up and took that penalty. You know what I mean? You know what? At the end of that showed character. That showed belief in himself and his own ability. And I felt he did very well when he came onto the football pitch. I really do. And I feel like he deserves this. And hopefully that could be the spark that can drive him on to go forward. I really do. Hope he can go forward now. And hopefully he can perform for Man United. What would you do against Southampton? Would you start him or would you play Rasmus Højlund? It's an interesting question. But guys, big shout out to Altay Bayender. Bayender. What a goalkeeping performance, guys. That was De Gea-esque, dare I say, at Arsenal, the Emirates, a few years ago. You remember when he could have saved the Titanic that day. Do you remember? And that was absolutely spectacular performance from Bayern. Absolutely. After the first half, he just went into his own. He saved that penalty and nothing was beating him. And that is what we like. We want a bit of competition for Onana. We want Onana to have competition. We want him to be, put under pressure. This is what we need. And we needed Bayern to take his opportunity. And that he did. He hasn't had enough football, so we can't really judge Bayern. Yes, you can play a player after a year and then expect him to be prime Oliver Kahn. It's not going to happen. At the end of the day, he came in yesterday and he performed very well and admirably. Absolutely incredible. Absolutely won us the game in the end. Arteta said after the game, the referee was on our side. Shameless. He's shameless. Firstly, it was the football. He's talking about the football last game against Newcastle. Now he's saying that we had favoritism from the referee. We didn't get a sniff. What is it? 25 fouls for Arsenal, something like that, along those lines. We had about 18, 19 yellow cards. What is he talking? And a red card. This guy's absolutely deluded. Did you see the penalty that they gave? The penalty. Thank God Harry Maguire gave him a piece of his mind. He told him, you cheat. Brilliant. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, look, the referee was cheating yesterday. It was on the realms of cheating. How Mikel Arteta has the audacity to come out and say that, the referee was on their side. That guy he's got mental health problems. My goodness, I'm sorry. That guy needs some help, bro. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, you're coming out with comments like that, bro. Come on, man. Madness. We should have won 1-0. We should have won, yeah. We should have won the game 1-0. Well, we should have won. We might have even won 2-0, 3-0, given if we were 11 against 11. You know what I mean? And we didn't have an incompetent referee. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, we should have won the game. We would have won the game. And there we are. Absolutely. Good morning, everyone. Come on, United. Big up, Sanjay. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Good to see you. Of course. Let's go, Man United. Really, I complain about rest, but that he was criminal. Guys, we won the game, right? And even this is the whole point. I've been talking about cultism in football, right? Arsenal knew, and I've seen some Arsenal fans online and stuff like that talk about the referee, that the referee was on their side, and they admitted it, which fair play to them. They admitted that the referee was on their side. Troop said the referee was on their side, right? So it's up to these football clubs, including Arsenal and Man United, to shout out, to call out these referees, the incompetence of these referees. We need foreign referees. We need referees from abroad. We need referees from all different countries, because at the end of the day, the problem with English football and football around the world, Spanish football, Italian football, is that there is cultism in the country in regards to that referee might support a certain football club. That referee might not like Man United. We've upset a lot of people over the last 30, 40 years. So at the end of the day, those referees might just not like Man United. And you know what? This is the problem. It was quite obvious during the game that he had a problem with Manchester United, and we called this out before the game. And I remember looking at the referee and I'm thinking, where do I remember this referee from? I remember him because there was a game that he done it almost exactly the same, and every single decision didn't go our way. So you know what? He's crazy at the end of the day, isn't it? At the end of the day, bring Dibbling to Man United. He scored 2 yesterday. Big up Dibbling. Yeah, we probably will bring in a player like him, of course, coming up very soon. So I think Arsenal played the fact that there was no VAR, and at home, every time they went down, it was a free kick. The ref was absolutely, Darren. And you know, you were there, Darren. You saw that the referee, it seemed like the referee thought that he had a prime opportunity to put decisions against Man United. He thought, this is the decision. This is my time to give Man United nothing. That's what he did. Absolutely enough. There was a foul on Bruno, and he was looking straight at it, and he didn't give the free kick. It could have been a penalty. It was almost a penalty. But, at the end of the day, I mean, it was disgraceful. But we went through. Big up, Grayo. What's going on, you legend? Good morning, my friend, everyone. Great start to the week. And bring on Leicester and the return of Ruud Van Nistelrooy. 104 watching, only 28 likes. So please, everyone, smash a like. Thank you, Grayo, you legend. Thank you so much, brother. Hope you're doing well. Hope you enjoyed the game. We definitely enjoyed the game last night. It was fantastic, wasn't it? Feel good factors coming up. Good morning. What's going on, brother? How's it doing? Fan, good to see you, mate. Good morning, everyone. Of course, guys, good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Reds. Absolutely. Big up Asif. Big up Reds. How's the hangover? My goodness me. You know what? The perfect cure for the hangover was? AFC TV and chill. AFTV and chill. I turned it on. I jumped on the treadmill. 5K. Dusted. Watching AFTV. I didn't even feel it. It was so entertaining at the end of the day. And you know what? I'm buzzing, guys. I just got the energy. I got the boys, and absolutely, I'm ready, guys. Absolutely. Big up, Asif. Big up yourself. Good morning, lies around me. Morning, South. Down to 10 men. Penalty save. 99 fives. Dirty in rest. They tried to screw us over, but they did not. They fouled in their mission to knock Manchester United out of the FA Cup. The referee would turn around to Arteta and say, what can I do? I've done everything to win you the game. What can I do? I've done everything to win you the game. I was just waiting for the referee to step up for a penalty for Arsenal. That's what I was waiting for. It's absolutely incredible, isn't it? At the end of the day. Incredible. Buzzy, once a striker, I applaud Xerxes for taking the last penalty, because you never want to be that guy who missed. And the pressure on him, Buzzy. The pressure on Xerxes in that penalty moment. That penalty moment, he must have been under enormous pressure. That's his career right there. That's his career. He put his career on the line, and he took that penalty with aplomb. Brilliant. We need to trust this guy. Let's hope that he turns good, and let's hope that he becomes a great player for Manchester United. Really do. It's still early days. We cannot judge him at the moment, of course, guys. We have to believe in him, of course. Absolutely. Binder played like Kikinci did for Spurs. Absolutely. Binder was superb yesterday. Really happy for Binder, of course. I'm going to get into my player ratings in a minute, of course, guys. Going to get him. Dirty Cockney bust. Oi, Darren, I'm a Cockney, mate. Careful. They're from North London. Proper Cockneys in East London, mate. I'm an East Londoner. I'm a Cockney, but there you go. At the end of the day, we get this in. Beckham was a dirty Cockney bastard. Absolutely. Lies around me. Hoyland, let's be honest, is not the one we need to go to. I mean, look, at the end of the day, look, he does need to improve, lies around me. He really does need to improve in regards to his performances and stuff like that. He needs to get himself involved in the game a little bit more. I want to see Rasmus Hoyland getting involved in the game. When Xerxes came on, he got involved in the game. He got himself involved in the game, and that's what I want to see more from Rasmus Hoyland. Because what I saw yesterday, he didn't really go out of his way to collect the ball from midfield and try and bring others into play. Maybe he should try it. You know what I mean? That's what I would say. Buzzy, we need all the smaller teams to start being scared of the play with us again, so we can have good 5-10 game run. With absolutely, this is the whole point. Bruno said it yesterday after the game. He said, look, we need to go to we need to play Southampton, and we need to do the same thing. Just because the Arsenal and Liverpool game, the cameras are on, you know what? You got a chance to make a name for yourself. You know, when we perform. But we need to show this same energy and same commitment against the likes of Southampton, against the likes of Ipswich, and the other teams, of course. You know, Brighton of Hove Albion, which is going to be a difficult game. Notoriously, we struggled against Brighton of Hove Albion, haven't we? At the end of the day. So we need to do that. And you know what? Bring on Thursday, guys. Bring on Thursday. Absolutely. Child, this referee was a boyhood Arsenal for. He was a boyhood. It was pretty obvious he was. It was pretty obvious. And he done everything in their power to make him win. Regard to Lovely against Havertz, crying in bed now. Absolutely brilliant from Kai Havertz. Brilliant from Ugarte on Kai Havertz, of course. Absolutely amazing. Kai Havertz, you know what? At the end of the day, I have to thank the guy because, at the end of the day, he was rubbish, wasn't he? To be honest with you, he was really £63 million they paid for him. What kind of, oh my goodness, what kind of madness is that? Could have got Osman for that. Asif, what was your best moment of the game, Sal? Mine were few. My best moment was the penalty shootout, mate. You know, because at the end of the day, look, you know what? I look at that game and I looked at the penalty shootout, and you know what? It's just the best moment when we won that game through adversity. And no one believed we're going to win after we went down to 10 men. No one really believed that we're going to win this game. You know, and the thing is, even me, I was like, you know what? The referee is determined that we're going to lose this game. And the referee was determined that Man United lose this game. The referee wanted us to lose this game. It's pretty obvious. And we fought that. We fought that adversity, you know. And every single player on that pitch, to a man, played his part. And you know what? We fought to the end. No, we didn't play well in the first half. And that's something to be looked at. We didn't play well in the opening 20, 30 minutes. But at the end of the day, we picked it up. And we showed spirit and we showed heart, in particular when we went down to 10 men. We need to show this continuously, consistently against the likes of Southampton, against Ipswich. And these teams, we need to show it because it's exactly the same thing at the end of the day. Buzzy, Arteta can't blame the ball this time. He blamed the referee. Can you believe he blamed the referee? Can you believe that? I couldn't believe my ears. He's saying, no, the referee was on our side. I couldn't believe it. That's that guy. Oh my God, maybe those bushy eyebrows are messing with his brain. I don't know what. No, I mean, at the end of the day. Big up, David. What's going on, you legend? Good to see you, mate. Morning, afternoon, evening, all Man United fans around the world. What a game. Our guys all played like they were possessed, played for the badge, fighting for each other. That's what to see. Absolutely. And that could be the spark. That could be the spark for Ruben Amorim. This could be the time that Ruben Amorim announced himself at Manchester United. It reminded me when he managed Sporting Lisbon and knocked Arsenal out of the Europa League. Do you remember a couple of years ago? And you know what? This was a similar thing. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. We play like that. We're winning things, man. We're winning things. I will not question Amorim's team selection anymore. Not at all. The man knows what he is doing. Always knew that. I just want to pull it out there. Leave Amorim alone. Yeah, leave Amorim alone. At the end of the day, he hasn't got his team. You know, he has no choice but to play that team. But the thing is, what you praise Amorim about is the fact that he gets that team playing. That's the thing. You know, and that is the thing about Ruben Amorim. He's a fantastic manager. You know, absolutely fantastic manager. We do need a left back though. Can't have Dalot there anymore. When did United win a game with 10 men? A long time ago, bruv. A long time ago. The last time I can't even remember the last time was it 1999? The FA Cup semi-final against Arsenal. Probably, I will say that. It was a very, very, very long time ago. Yeah, Jonathan, Southampton and Brighton will be tough, but we beat Arsenal. Yeah, they will be tough, and they'll be looking to take advantage of they might want to see us that we're complacent. They might want to see that we're complacent. And at the end of the day, you know what? We're not going to be complacent this time. We've learned our lesson, guys. We will be back, guys. Absolutely. Any news on transfer update, please? What's going on? Listen, how you doing? There's a few news on regards to transfer issues. I will be going into that on Chatterbox later on at 2 o'clock. Of course, this is the match reaction, but there is lots of news around Man United. I've got news about Ignacio. Of course, guys, that player there. And there is news about Ronaldo Araujo. There's also news about Nuno Mendes as well. Ruben Amorim wants 2 defenders. He wants a left back and he wants a left-sided centre-back. So there's going to be a lot of news coming in. Chatterbox later on. I'm going to make some calls, of course. I've got a big journalist coming on the show next week as well, guys. So look forward to that. Massive journalist. and you're going to love it. I'm going to have him on the show next week. So it's going to be brilliant. And we're going to be discussing all the transfer news. Big up, listen. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for joining the stream. Big up, Paul. What's going on, my friend? Wearing white jersey can't give you the Madrid DNA. Absolutely. Big respect to Arsenal for the charity thing. They did do it for charity, but they're not going to play like, they can wear white, but they're not going to play like Real Madrid. Absolutely not. More like Tranmere Rovers at the end of the day. Big up at the end of the day. At the end of the day. Those first half yellow cards, which all just proved that ref want United to go down. Yeah, they did. And we saw it before the game, Irfan, that they wanted Man United to go down to 10 men. And we saw it right at the beginning of the game, didn't we, Irf? You know, at the end of the day, look, you know what? At the beginning of the game, I said, look, before the game started, watch my stream. I said, Arsenal will get a penalty. Man United will be down to 10 men. I said it on before the stream. And lo and behold, it happened because this is what they do. And looking at these referees, it's so obvious there's a sinister nature in regards to Manchester United at the end of the day. David, referee was so bad, I give up on them. So I just want them to, and then know that United will still do their best. And they did. Amram is a master in the man manager. Absolutely master man manager. But let me tell you this, guys. And I want to tell you this real quick. Okay? Right? And I'm going to bring it into this stream. Right? Hear me out. Buy in there. Erik ten Hag. De Ligt. Erik ten Hag. Mazraoui. Erik ten Hag. Now, Erik ten Hag, maybe whatever you think about him, let's give some praise for bringing those players in. Let's give some praise in regards to that. That brilliant performance. What? That clearance from De Ligt, guys. What about that clearance from De Ligt? What about that unbelievable clearance? Bayern there turned into prime Schmeichel, 1999 FA Cup semi-final. My goodness me, it was absolutely superb. Unbelievable. As if the moment when Ugarte sent Kia back to Chelsea, then the mother of all moments when De Ligt made that save. And God, that moment for me was Alter saving Odegaard's spot here. What a save as well. What a save. Onana wouldn't have saved that. I'm telling you right now. I know it's hypothetical, but I don't think Onana would have saved that. The way Bayern they got down and stretched and saved that. My goodness me. Turkish delight. That's what it was. Absolutely brilliant. Loved it. Beautiful, mate. Absolutely beautiful. Buzzing, Mark. Big up, Mark. What's going on, brother? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you, mate. Justin Kluivert could be a good baller at Bournemouth. He's a good baller. He's a good baller at Bournemouth. Yes, he is. His dad is obviously Patrick Kluivert. He's had a good teacher. Definitely. Absolutely. 129 minutes versus 12 men. Absolutely. And they showed themselves yesterday. They showed real spirit. But it means nothing if we don't go to if we don't play Southampton on Old Trafford on Thursday and we win. And we play, obviously, on Sunday and we win. If we do that, you know what? Come on, guys. I got a good feeling, guys. I've got a good feeling Man United are going to come back, guys. Mark Elman, morning, Sal, and everyone. Why winning Devils? Big up, Mark Elman. How you doing? He's a legend, is Mark Elman. I hope you're doing well. Good up, big up, my brother. I hope you're good. It's good to see you, Mark. How are you feeling? It's good to have the winning mentality in the house, of course. Winners in the house. Buzzy, I want to shout out Ugarte and what he does for the team. Absolutely, in the middle of the park. He is an athlete and believes in the manager and the badge. Absolutely, Buzzy. I cannot argue with that. I cannot argue with anything positive that you guys are saying. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I don't think we need ratings remaining 10 out of 10. Absolutely, guys. Speaking of that, I'm going to bring in some comments, of course, from Mr. Ruben Amram, of course, guys. That is what it is all about, is what happened with Ruben Amram yesterday, guys. Let's read some of these comments out, guys, for you real quickly, if I may. We showed character, and that's really important thing. It was a good day, but now I'm thinking about the next game, says Ruben Amram. Absolutely. We showed immense character, immense spirit, determination, everything you want to say in regards to a football team implementing it, the tactics, the effort. You know what? A lot of things in regards to football, they boil down to effort. They boil down to commitment. That's what you want at the end of the day. They boil down to commitment at the end of the day. He goes on to say, we love, in regards to Bayern there, we love him and he's always trying to do his best. He has a very good relationship with the players and we are trusting him. He is trusting us We are fighting together. Lovely. I'm so pleased for Alte buying there, guys. You don't understand how happy I was for Alte buying there for that performance. Absolutely brilliant. In life of a footballer, you have cycles. 1 week you can change your whole life. Against Tottenham, everyone was pointing the finger at Alte. Today, he was our hero. Exactly, guys. Now, I'll only bring this in. You know what? Sometimes players just need time to settle down. They just need time to settle down. They just need time. They need confidence. Confidence in a footballer is everything at the end of the day. I think we played, especially in the first half, better in the first game against Arsenal. Today, we did well in the set pieces. We're improving on our set piece. Have you noticed, guys, how we've been improving in our corners, improving in our set piece? Far contrast to the last time we played Arsenal. We're far more better in the set pieces, etc. Absolutely brilliant, of course. He did say, Ruud, we have to compete no matter what, no matter the situation. That's what we did today. And exactly what it is. You have to keep yourself in the game, believe and fight against the adversity. We had the referee against us yesterday and we still won the football match. We had a penalty against us. We had a red card and we still won the football match. If that is not incentive to go on and start challenging, I don't know what is. This team should believe in themselves. These players should believe in themselves. They have a world-class manager, and we should just go on and start fighting again, guys, of course. Absolutely. I'm going to see Ruud. I'm looking forward to speaking with him. He's a class guy, but we need to win. As I said, guys, Ruben Amorim spoke to Ruud Van Nistelrooy before he got the job. I did say that on the stream, of course. Many people said he didn't speak. They didn't speak. He spoke on the phone together. As you know, I mentioned in the show, of course, a long time ago. Big up, big up. In regards to Ruben Amorim, he said, it's good for players with the qualities like Garnacho and Ahmad. If they are able to play inside and outside, they will be so much more complete. I felt a connection with the fans and the staff. A very good day for us in this aspect, but we need to play better football. And this is what I love about Ruben Amorim. He's not resting on his laurels. He knows we need to improve. He knows things need to get better. That is what's fantastic about Ruben Amorim, of course. In regards to Xerxes, Ruben Amorim said 3 weeks ago he had a small problem with the fans. Today, and every time he comes on the pitch, you feel that support from the fans. And now he has the last penalty. Life is like that. You have to continue to be humble and work every day. Stay humble, huh? Stay humble, huh? You know what, Arsenal? I think you need to stay humble, Arsenal, because at the end of the day, it's not working for you, this arrogance thing. Maybe you need to be a little bit humble. I think I'm beginning to think Haaland was right in regards to that. Absolutely. Altair said, you have to be ready at every second if you are a Manchester United player. I just want to help the great team. Brilliant from Altair buying there. Brilliant. So tough for him. Absolutely pleased for him. Of course, man. So happy for him. I'm feeling great because we deserve this game. It's very difficult playing a good team with 10 players, but we are getting better. We are believing, and that is what it's all about. Believe in yourself, of course, guys. We have a good manager. He's helping us. I need to say thank you to him because today he trusted me. I was so happy. Big up Albert, and I'm pleased for him. Everyone should be pleased for Mr. Of course, guys. Everyone should be pleased for him, of course. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Collier was awesome and had so much energy when he came on. He needs to play in the next FA Cup game. He will play, I think. I mean, Collier has been injured, of course, so he hasn't been playing a lot, but he's got the physique. He's got that belief in him. You know what? He's a good player and he looks likely to become a good Manchester United player, in my opinion. I think he's going to go forward. He's going to improve. He's a young player, of course. Eric Ten Hag believed in him quite a lot. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I just hate this singling out players who are good and not good, especially new players, apart from those who've been at the club for more than... Yeah, at the end of the day, you know what? We got to be more patient. And I've been saying that for a long time, fan. We've got to be more patient as a fan base. We've got to be more... you know what? If we're not gonna build these players up now, and everyone, right? When are we going to build these players up? We got to build these players up sometimes. When they do good things, we got to build them up and we got to be positive and we got to keep this momentum going and keep this cycle going. Because at the end of the day, positivity is contagious. Negativity is contagious as well, but so is positivity. We need to build it up and we need to keep the wheels spinning. That's what we need to do. And let's do that, guys. Big up, fan. My biggest shout out goes to Amorim. He really got the boys' heads right. Thank God. Absolutely brilliant, of course. UK Darren. Arteta must stay low. Arteta in, not Arteta out. Arteta in, not Arteta out. Absolutely. Brilliant, brilliant, of course. It's so nice to see the energy in the 2 away games, first time in over a decade. It's beautiful. We need to work hard, get our physical mentality right so our body can take it. We will get there, guys. We will get there, of course. Absolutely, we will get there, of course. Whoa! So you just had a name Dalot, didn't you? Yeah, it was poor from Dalot. You got to know better. You got to be smart there, guys. In football, you got to have the, you know what I mean, the little nuts up there. It needs to be, you know, don't do stupid things when the referee's doing that. You know, don't dive in. Yeah, that's one thing I'll say. But I'm not going to single out any players. I mentioned him because, you know what, he's the reason we were down to 10 men. But I'm not going to say any players. You know what, Dalot's got a good future at this football club. And he's going to do well. Don't worry about it, guys. At the end of the day, we won the game. We were through against Arsenal. That's all I care about, was getting through. You know what I mean? In fact, Dalot made it sweeter. Dalot made it sweeter. We beat Arsenal with 10 men. We were 10 men for 1 hour against Arsenal. And they had a penalty. And they had everything else, of course. Big up, fan. Much love, brother. Actually, it was the last season, innit? It was last season, innit? What's that? Big up. Sal, join me singing the Ruben Amram, give it up, give it up, give it all up. What is give it all up? Give it up, give it up, give it up. Give it away. No, give it up, give it up. Ruben Amram. What is that to? Give it up. Absolutely. What's that to? What tune is that to? Maybe someone can help me in the chat. Big up. It was a great day. Beat Stoke City. Yeah, Arsenal City we beat yesterday. You know what? They're wearing that white jersey. They were more like Tranmere Rovers than Real Madrid, of course, guys. Absolutely. Johnson, big up Johnson. Good morning, everyone. Happy for last night's achieve, but refs should be investigated. I agree, Johnson. You know what? I know we won the game. But that referee needs to be investigated 100%, guys. It needs to be investigated. We cannot just rest on our laurels. We need to complain about the referees in the Premier League, guys. Because you know what? They are fighting tooth and nail. Let's be honest. So Man United do not win football matches. And this is becoming a little bit concerning. They're fighting tooth and nail so Man United don't win football matches. Buzzy. Garner actually passed the ball to Bruno instead of shooting. I was shocked. He's learning from the manager. Absolutely. And this is what I've been saying about Garnacho. We cannot write off players like Garnacho too soon. He's 20 years old, guys. He's 20 years old. We can't write him off. He's got a lot to learn. As Ruben Amram said in his post-match comments, he said that, you know what, once he gets those details correct, he will be a fantastic player for Man United. You bet your bottom dollar he will be a great player for Man United. So we have to believe in these young players and not attack these young players. That's not what we do at Man United at the end of the day. You know what I was thinking when a ref was so bad, was God doesn't sleep. He will see this and justice will be served. Amen. Absolutely, Mark. At the end of the day, you know what? Justice was served yesterday and well played, Manchester United. Delict, guys. Let me get into the player ratings, guys. Taken from my Twitter page, from my Facebook page, and from my Instagram page, guys. So let's go into the player ratings. This is the player ratings. What all you guys voted for, of course, guys, versus Arsenal. You know what? Rasmus Højlund needs to do a little bit better. I'm giving him a 6.8. I'm not giving him such a thing, but collectively, he's got a 6.8 here. Garnacho got a 7.7 for the assist. Rather quiet game for him, but he got an assist. The take from Bruno Fernandes was absolutely fantastic. He got a 7.8. In regards to my community, he got a 7.8. Mazraoui, a 7.9. Steady again, strong again, really good on that side. Brilliant, of course. Absolutely held his own, especially when we went down to 10 men. Was absolutely fantastic. Ugarte, an 8.1. Brilliant from Ugarte. Absolutely superb performance. Again, he's a beast in that midfield. 7.3 for Mainu, a little bit slow, but still above average score. You know what? Lost the ball a couple of times, but he was very, very brilliant. Dalot got a 5, obviously got a red card, didn't stay above 60 minutes. So wasn't great in the game, to be honest with you. But you know what? He's playing left side. That's not his position. So let's give him the benefit of the doubt. Delict, 8.7 for me. Absolute monster. Contender for man of the match, in my opinion. That clearance was absolutely incredible. That clearance, I mean, if that was anyone else, if that was John Stones, right, they'd be talking about it for years. Absolute monster performance. Again, fantastic performance from Harry Maguire. 8.6 for Harry Maguire, in my opinion, and Licha Martinez a 7.7. Really good for Martinez. And what a penalty for Martinez as well. You know what? Brilliant. And you know what? Buy-in there gets a 9. You know, you save 2 penalties. You know what I mean? He gets a 9, guys. Absolutely. Won us the game yesterday. In regards to the substitutions yesterday, I'm going to give Ahmad Diallo a 7.7. Was lively when he came on. Brilliant when he came on. Absolutely. Run them ragged. Collier was brilliant when he came on. He gets a 7.5. Xerxes, 7.7. Almost an 8. Came on and played very well, and he took the last penalty. Absolutely brilliant. Malacia came on very late. He didn't, you know, so he only gets a 6.9 for me, but still above average score. Lenny Yoro. What a penalty, guys, that was from Lenny Yoro. He gets a 7.7 for me. Absolutely brilliant from Lenny Yoro yesterday, of course. And we have got a gem in Lenny Yoro, of course. Guys, Manchester United's man of the match for me is this gentleman, Alter Bayinde, was man of the match, and he gets a 9 for me. Absolutely. But it was close between him and De Ligt. They were both absolutely brilliant in the game. And Ruben Amorim gets an 8, a strong 8 yesterday. Brilliant from Ruben Amorim yesterday. Brilliant from Manchester United yesterday. Absolutely loved it. And you know what it is. At the end of the day, you know, we knocked out Arsenal, and Arsenal can cry home. That's all they can do. At the end of the day, Sal, how would you like to call Arsenal? Bottlers at the end of the day. Bottlers. Absolutely, absolutely bottlers. We're going to spank Southampton 6 or 7. I hope so. Sal, do you think Bayinde deserves a run in the team after yesterday's performance? Let's be honest, he won us the match. Yeah, you know what, Grayo? For now, I'll probably say that we need to put him in the cup games for now, and let's see how he performs in the cup games. It's very difficult to change the goalkeepers all the time. You know what? We know that Arsenal did the same thing, didn't they? With Ramsdale, of course, and Raya, didn't they? So it is difficult to change the goalkeeper all the time. One thing I would say is that Onana officially has competition in that side. What's great? That's what's great about it. He officially has competition in that side, of course. Arsenal set piece FC, corner FC, Bama FC. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. You know what? Prime Stoke City, Tony Pulis ball. They've got no second option. If I was an Arsenal fan right now, guys, I would be embarrassed, guys. I would be embarrassed. If I was an Arsenal fan, I would be embarrassed. Absolutely embarrassed. Irfan, let's break 9-0 score. One more, 10-0. Wouldn't that be great, Irfan, to break the all-time goal-scoring record in the Premier League? It hasn't been done, hasn't it? Double figures. You know what? We have to show respect, don't we? But you know what? I think we'll beat Southampton. We should beat Southampton. We beat them 3-0 away. I'm sure Man United will go out there and win the game, of course, guys. Big up Fanatic 8. What's going on? My friend took the W. Great team resilience. Absolutely Fanatic 8. Big up the legend Fanatic 8. That is what we're talking about. Effort. Guys, I wake up early in the morning. I jump on that treadmill. I do 5K. I run in the heat, 50 degrees. You know what? I don't stop, guys. I work. Everything I've got in my life, I work for. I believe I come from a working class family. I work for. I don't latch on to anyone else. You know what I mean? I don't copy anyone else. I just work and do everything I've achieved in my life is from work. And when I see Man United fighting for that badge, working for each other, I say, yes, that is what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Absolutely fantastic. I'm delighted, guys. And then this is what inspired me in my life. Man United inspired me in my life. When I was growing up, Man United inspired me. They inspired me the way they never give up, never give in, even when you're down to 10 men. When we played in that FA Cup semi-final in 1999, we could have easily folded. We saved a penalty, Schmeichel. It's nearly the same. It's almost a deja vu, isn't it? At the end of the day, the way that happened, it was incredible. You know, and you know, you just felt that once he saved that penalty, it was like, we're going to win this game. It's like, we're going to win this game. You know, it was that moment you felt like, yeah, this is ours. It's written in the stars. Absolutely superb. Mark, when people said to give Alte time, people laughed and wrote him off after 3 or 4 Gabenda says, look at me now. Yeah. People shouldn't be laughing them, absolutely. Laughing at players who had one game in 1 year. You know what I mean? He had one game against Newport County and one game against Tottenham. How do you expect to have... There's such a thing as match fitness, you know? And people don't understand what match fitness is. Match fitness, basically, you could be fit, but you're not match fit. There's a different level to it, of course. David, on Thursday, we should show Southampton they do championship division. We need them to beat 4-0, show them. Man, look, guys, look, you know what? I'm one of those guys who just say Man United need to win the game. That's it. Man United win the game. We win. We haven't lost in 3 games. You know what? Then we go on to the game on Sunday. We got the midweek game against Rangers, and we got FC, SB in Romania, the Romanian team as well at Old Trafford. We got a chance to do something. Absolutely. I would enjoy that. I think everyone would enjoy a 6-0 scoreline. Absolutely, absolutely. Football IQ is also having patience, knowing each other athlete is different. Yeah. There's difference between Ronaldo and, for example, Paul Scholes and Cristiano and Ronaldinho. There's difference in football, and that's what it is. You know, I've been in sport a very long time, guys. You know what I mean? I was and in football a long time as well. My back garden was literally a football ground. You know what I mean? My life has been football. You know what I mean? In England, my life has been football, non-stop football, right? And to be honest with you, I know the game. I know that people are different. Every player is different. Otherwise, there's no point, isn't there? Every human being is different. You know, at the end of the day, look, at the end of the day, some people are good at this. Some people are bad at this, even including health. Some people have this. Some people have that. Some people are good at this. Some people are good at that. That is all part of being a human being. We're not all the same. Everyone is different. People develop differently. David Beckham, famously, what is he? He didn't develop as quickly as some people want to say, oh, well, you know what, he's 16. Lamine Yamal is 16. Lamine Yamal is 16. Lamine Yamal is a different player. He's a different player. At Toulouse, there's Fatou, who came into Barcelona at 16, 17, was doing big things. Where is he now? At the end of the day, you know what? You have to look at people differently, and you can't paint everyone with the same brush, of course. Absolutely. Big up, Sal. Big up, LT. How you doing, brother? Hope you're doing well. The attitude we have been carving for 10 years, and it's so much more sweeter as it was 12 men against 10. What a spirited performance, and what a cameo by Xerxes. Brilliant, LT. Loved it, LT. Brilliant. And let's keep the positive vibes going, guys. That is what it's all about, of course. Absolutely brilliant. I loved it. I want to see Shea Lacey or Bien Cherry, because they are talented like Garnacho and Ahmed. They will be in the squad very soon. The way Bien Cherry's going on is already Wales International, of course. Shea Lacey, I'm a big fan of Shea Lacey, of course. A lot of people know about Shea Lacey. Hopefully he breaks into the team. He's had injury problems as well, but hopefully he breaks into the team very soon. He will. Under Ruben Amram, he definitely will. Ruben Amram does play the youth. And you know what? For him to believe in Collier, bring Collier on rather than Casemiro, it tells you everything you need to know. You might as well book Casemiro a flight to Saudi Arabia in that moment, because Collier before Casemiro, absolutely brilliant. GK, cheeky Arsenal tried to cheated at their best, defeated and shamed. They left carried on their chest. United heritage and passion carried them on and high pressed, leaving United Arsenal in ramping tempest. Big up, love the poetry, GK. Big up yourself. Big up the poetry, of course. Sal, don't you think that Hollywood should make a cult movie on the match? What more the underdog movie needs a full justice, 12 men against 12 men for. I mean, one thing I would say about Netflix is that, you know what, Arsenal need a Netflix series, because at the end of the day, I turned on AFTV today and it really got me going, got me motivated. Brilliant. I loved it at the end of the day. It was fantastic. Irfan, Amram make players hungry. Yeah. They want to play, they want to compete, and he brings the best out of them. That is the trait of an exceptional manager. Irfan, couldn't say it any better, brother. Couldn't say it any better. Brilliant comment, my friend. Absolutely. That is exactly what we're talking about. Absolutely. Brilliant from Irfan. Lissandro Martinez and Ogada, warriors of this team. So absolutely. And don't forget that, you know what, Diego Leon is coming into this team. He's another one. He's another beast. He's going to be another one of those guys. And you know what? We're going to get a lot of players like that. Hopefully we get a couple of players this month. Really hope so. Johnson. Man United always suffers from referee decision. Recently, we've been suffering a lot from refereeing decision over the last decade, because over the last 30-odd years, Man United have made a lot of these referees' lives and their childhood very painful. So this is a chance for revenge on these referees. Yesterday, there was no VAR, right? So basically, they felt that they could do anything to Man United and the decision wouldn't be scrutinized. It wouldn't be looked in like an archaeologist. It wouldn't be like that, like they do with VAR on Man United. It's like archaeologists in the VAR room, isn't it? They're like looking for the decision against Man United. But not yesterday. The referee felt, no VAR, I'm going to give everything to Arsenal. And that is what happened. You know what I mean? Unfortunately for them, Man United still won. Brilliant, of course. Buzzy, Martinez playing as a 9 in the last few minutes in the extra time. Tell us that Amram knows what he's doing. Absolutely. Bruno receiving information about player positions and delivery. So nice to see. Big up, Buzzy. Great comments as usual, brother. Brilliant comments as usual. Dylan, KC and the Sunshine Bang. Oh, yes. I got you. KC, good to see. I'll sing it next show. I'll sing it. Na, 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 na. Baby, give it up, baby, give it up. Na 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 na. Everybody wants you. Yes, everybody wants needs you. Love you, baby, love you, baby. Big it up, guys. Big up, fan. Goodness me, you're gonna put that in my head. That's proper 80s style, man. At the end of the day, goodness me. If Ugarte a 9, I would agree with that. I would agree with that. It's all coming from my community, of course, guys. Absolutely. Our ex-United players should stop criticising De Ligt. They keep saying that transfer window was not good enough. Xerxes has been a bit off yesterday. Yeah. How Bruno doesn't get an 8.9 is crazy. Bruno was pivotal. Yeah, that's your opinion. I think he was good. That's coming from my Instagram, my Twitter, my... my YouTube, not my YouTube, my Twitter, my Instagram, and my Facebook, which is tens of thousands of people, Mark. Asif, our ex-United players should stop criticising De Ligt. They keep saying their transfer window was not good enough. Xerxes has been a bit off yesterday. He has got in and scored the pressured penalty. It has to be complimented, guys. It has to be complimented. But you know one thing I would say, right? Our favourites are there, but let's criticise as well. Dalot was foolish. So where's people criticizing Dalot? We're not going to criticize anyone, but it was foolish yesterday for jumping in on the challenge, right? So we need to balance it out, you know, and smart people will know that. Right, Asif, De Ligt 10 and Maguire 9 for me. I agree. It comes from my Twitter and everything, of course, guys. No wonder they are not saying anything regarding us frustration, ref. Absolutely. Well, ref, when it comes to fam, why are you not mentioning Dalot? Bad tackle. Sal, good morning. Big up. But I don't want any negativity on this channel. This is not a me against you, I against him. At the end of the day, I'm a Man United fan, 40 years. At the end of the day, you know what I mean? This is all about Man United vibes, guys. Man United vibes, Man United winning the game. So, morning, big up. I enjoyed the watch along last night very much. Thank you, Garrett. Thank you for joining me, my brother. You absolute legend. I enjoy having you on the stream, mate. You're very positive and I like your energy, man. I really do. At the end of the day, history repeats itself. So 1999, absolutely, mate. Arsenal, oh no, 10 men. And a penalty, Asif. And a penalty. Absolutely. Honestly speaking, a win is good for me. Just want that important 3 points. Absolutely. Me too. Maguire's so much better, the back three. Absolutely, guys. Absolutely. What is this United and rest? But we have won nevertheless. And Arsenal's stupid cross sleeper got a block. Big up story, by the way. We got a problem with refs, guys, and we have to highlight this. We do have a problem with refs, and we're not gonna be delusional because we're not gonna completely blame refs, but we have to talk about the facts. I always talk about the facts, right? We're not gonna completely blame refs, you know. And the thing is that, you know what? I would say that Man United need to investigate this because, you know, we're getting too many bad decisions. Story. At the end of the day, I think that this needs to change. I really do. LT, big shout out to Xerxes and Garnacho, absolutely, for not letting outside noise of them being moved on. Distracted instead and showed they want to be here and for getting Alte for proving them wrong. Absolutely, LT. Absolutely. Big up. It's team effort, guys. It was a team effort. So that bad moments of the will come again. Let's be practical and believe in the transition period and start asking for a left-footed wing back. Absolutely, mate. One single signing can reignite us. I agree, mate. I think a left wing back will absolutely change Man United's fortune. Brilliant. It will change Man United's fortune. Absolutely, it will do. Sal, use the baby give it up beat, but sing with Ruben Amram. Na 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 na. Baby Ruben Amarum, Ruben Amarum, got it. Na 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 na. Ruben Amarum, Ruben Amarum. Yes, I got it. Big up, Mark. I got it. There you go. I got the ad-libs. I got it all right, guys. Absolutely. I got it there. Big up, Mark. Big up, Mark Elman, of course, guys. Absolutely. Guys, let me show you something real quickly, if I may. Let me show you something real quickly at the end of the day. Guys, let me tell you something about, firstly, let me tell you something about something, guys. Opinion is not hate. Yeah? Hate is a word used by snowflakes that cannot articulate a constructive argument. Opinions are not always facts. Opinions are based on our emotions and sometimes logic. We are Man United fans, all right? When Man United do well, we do well. When Man United win, we win. Who gives a fuck about who's this, who's that, who's good, who's bad, who cares? It's not one-man team here. This is not Player FC. It's Man United FC. I know it's hard for people to understand, you know what I mean? You know, they don't really understand the club, you know, and stuff like that. But you know what? Understand, it's nothing to do with individualism. Criticism is not hate. Criticism, as long as it's constructive, is all about the football team and succeeding. That's all it is. I would love players to perform every single week and show me up, prove me wrong, this, that, because at the end of the day, it's nothing to do with that. Come on, United. Guys, let me show you this real quickly.
Watching Arsenal is watching Netflix, you know. You always wait for the next season. And trust me, every season is going to be like that. So don't even get involved, Joe. You know, I'm like really nice, peaceful. Of course, you know, United right now is a disaster. But please don't speak about Arsenal because now you're going to cry what? For the referee? Come on.
I love it. I love that. I mean, that's quite a few weeks ago, but you know what? I love that comment. I really love that comment, my friend. I really do. I enjoyed it. You got to enjoy the moments, guys. You really do have to enjoy these moments. This is what it's all about, of course, guys. At the end of the day, of course. Brilliant. Gary, very impressed with Collier. Absolutely brilliant from Collier, my friend. Brilliant from Collier. Absolutely brilliant. Sal, when we can see the referee agenda against United, why can't United see it and submit a complaint against it? We have enough. You know what? The reason is, Asif, is because it's a cult. It's because it's a cult. You know what? They're just going to brush it off and they're gonna start, you know what, putting Man United into disrepute. There is this rule that goes around that you can't report the referees. You can't blame the referees. Otherwise, you're going to get fined. That is the fear at the moment. But I do believe, Asif, that Man United need to do things like that. You know what I mean? Man United need to do things like that. That's what they need to do. You know what I mean? Brilliant for Man United. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely love it, guys. And thank you, everyone in the stream, guys. Thank you, everyone who joined me yesterday. It was brilliant. We had such an emotional roller coaster ride. Of course, we did last week as well against Liverpool. So it was brilliant. And hopefully this next couple of weeks brings a lot of joy and a lot of happiness on Man United's faces. You know what I mean? No, like at the end of the day, I'm a Man United fan. You know, people look at me and they look at me and they say, look, you know what? I actually know Bruno's family. Yeah. And I'll still criticize because at the end of the day, it is about the football team, you know? And I thought he played wicked yesterday. Absolutely brilliant. You know what I mean? He should get an 8. He should get a 9. He should get an 8. He should get a 9. It doesn't matter. 8, 7, 8, 9s. That's all we want at the end of the day. 9s and 10s is when we're going out and winning Champions Leagues. And we got to reserve the 9s and 10s, you know what I mean, for massive things. But it's a great performance yesterday. And you know what? Thank you to my Twitter, my Facebook, my Instagram for the scores, guys. Brilliant from you guys. Absolutely. SLD, Tasman, 60 million down the drain. Absolutely. I ain't got it perfectly, guys. Absolutely. 60 million down the drain from take your time with it. Your time with it. Take your time with it. Absolutely take your time with it. Absolutely, guys. Absolutely. Big up everyone in the chat, guys. Big up everyone who's joined me today. You absolute diamonds. Absolute diamonds. Funny things, man. You got to laugh. You got to enjoy it. You know what I mean? People are bringing a negative out of it, but not me. Absolutely not. You know what I mean? I am here. I call the game as it is, and that's what I do. You know what I mean? And that is what it's all about. You know what I mean? You know, one player, you know what? When players, you know, at the end of the day, hindsight is a beautiful thing in football. But you know what? I believed Man United would win yesterday. And I thought Man United would win. When we went down to 10 men, I'm always believing because I've seen a lot of football. You know, I've seen Man United come from adversity and I've seen us win. That comes from years of watching Man United. It's not something that you can have overnight. You know, it's very hard to believe in this Man United team, but I still have, you know, past reminiscence, past memories of the way Man United used to be. And I never believe Man United are going to lose. I never say Man United are going to lose. And to be honest with you, even when I predict scores, I never say Man United are going to lose. I've never done that. I don't think I've ever done that in my whole life. You know, I've never predicted that Man United are going to lose. Some people call me delusional. It's just, I don't do it. I just don't think it's necessary at the end of the day. But yesterday, every man to a T done fantastically well. SLD, technically, Xerxes scored the winner. I called it on the previous stream. Big up SLD. My brother. Big up, my friend. I mean, you did say it. I remember SLD. You did say it. You did say Xerxes is going to be that guy. Fair play. Fair play. Absolutely fair play, bro. Netflix, Arsenal, 24, 25 seasons. Absolutely. Absolutely. You always have to wait for the next season. Don't worry about it. You always have to wait for the next season. Absolutely brilliant, guys. Keep it Stretford Post, guys. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new. And please don't forget to like the video as well, guys. Guys, at the end of the day, I keep it real on here. I keep it 100. Guys, that's what I do all the time. I've always done that. And you know what? I don't change I don't flip-flop from anything at the end of the day. Maguire almost fighting with, yeah, did you hear what he said? He called the referee a cheater, didn't he? Didn't he call the referee a cheater? He called the referee a cheater. Love it. Love it. The referee deserved that. The referee deserved that, guys. The referee deserved that thing, of course, that accusation, of course, guys. It was absolutely atrocious, guys. Disgusting, whatever you want to pull it. Never seen. Look, guys, I've been watching football a long time, right? I've never seen a refereeing performance like that. I've never seen it. It was so obviously biased. You know what? I was screaming at the screen. Be careful, guys. Be careful, guys. Be careful, guys. Non-stop. Mark, I would be happy if we bring some extra talent in the squad, but I'm overly impressed with what Amram is doing with this chosen squad. Absolutely, Mark. But we still need a left wing back, of course. Absolutely. Let me just respond to my wife. 1 second. Big up the wife. There we go. Got to send those sweet messages to the wife, of course, guys. Feeling in a very lovely mood, of course. Man United are making me feel all romantic and stuff like that. That's what it's all about at the end of the day. You know, that is how we do on this channel. You know what I mean? It's not just about reading Google on the screen and saying, look, you know what? Man United are buying this player. Look what I found on the internet. It's not about that, guys. It's about fun, having fun, enjoying it organically, guys, and knowing your stuff. Big up everyone. Big up SLD. He knows his stuff. Because SLD predicted that Xerxes would score the winner. And technically, he did score the winner, didn't he? Brilliant. At the end of the day. Asim. Will Dalot get dropped when he comes back? I don't think so, SLD. We don't have anyone else to replace him at the moment. You know, what Dalot did yesterday was foolish, and it could put yourself in. It nearly got us knocked out of the FA Cup. You know what I mean? You can't be doing things like that. He hasn't been good this season. He had a good performance against Liverpool, and I sang his praises. He's got to do better. He can't be doing things like that, putting the team in trouble. But I thank Dalot. And the reason I thank Dalot is because at the end of the day, beating Arsenal with 10 men is sweeter, isn't it? It's sweeter. It feels good. It feels better. There's no dispute. They can't argue that this is that. This is that. We played you with 10 men for 1 hour, bruv. At the end of the day, big up. Credit goes to Amrin for giving a chance to Xerxes, absolutely, to take the last penalty and give him the confidence that he can score and score. Absolutely. He's a great manager, guys. A brilliant manager. An absolute fantastic manager. Brilliant. Mark. Maguire wanting to F up the referee of the pitch, probably the appreciate both. Big up, Mark. Big up, Mark. Oh, dear. Mind the swearing, guys. You're going to get me blocked. You're going to get me banned from the stream, guys. Big up everyone, though, for joining the stream. You legend, Mark. Thank you, SLD. Thank you, everyone who's joined the stream, of course, guys. You know what? Keep it red. Keep it Manchester United. That is what it's all about, guys. It is all about Manchester United moving forward. And you know what? And we got Southampton on Thursday. That is what it's all about, guys. I'm delighted with the result. Keep it red, man. Keep Man United in your minds, in your hearts. We will get there, guys. Eventually, Man United will get to the promised land where they deserve to be, and we will start winning again, guys. That is what it is all about at the end of the day. This is a big week in regards to transfers. I will be back for the chatterbox in regards to transfer news. Of course, guys, I'm going to make a phone call. Next week, I've got a huge journalist on this show, guys. Watch out for it. It's going to be massive. Huge journalist, absolutely, and look forward to that. So I'll keep you updated in regards to that. But I want to thank every single person in the stream. We may not always agree, but it's not personal and it's not hate. It's constructive criticism every single day of the week. No bull-throwed peanut head, none of that. It's all about constructive criticism, guys. That's how we do it. Not Man United FC. You want to support Man United? Support Man United. It's not FC players. It's not FC managers. It's Manchester United. It's the badge. And that is what they played for yesterday. And that is what I've been saying for a long time. Play for the goddamn badge. Absolutely. Big up Noah. What's going on? 16 minutes. We're down the drain. Absolutely. Oh, my goodness me. They could have got someone for that. Big up SLD. Big up. We won. Big up, man. Big up. He called him a cheater. Yeah. Good. Big up Sal, the legend. Big up Noah, the legend. Big up yourself, brother. I hope you're doing well. Buying there to start the weekend. He's playing. Was playing on Thursday, SLD. We're playing Southampton on Thursday. I don't think he's going to start. I do think he needs more games. I do think so. I think he hasn't done his cause any harm. He'd definitely be our cup goalkeeper, definitely. Asif, Maguire has been consistent since his captain was taken. Yes, Asif, and people forget a year ago he was brilliant as well. Have you noticed a common error theme here? I praise everyone and I call out everyone. At the end of the day, I was saying don't keep Maguire, but you know what? I praise Maguire for the way he's played, the way he's conducting himself, the way he's kept himself out of the media. He's been brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. Smash the likes, man. Big up Asif. Big up yourself, of course. 6 minutes. Absolutely. Big up everyone. Bayern deserves to play player of the match yesterday. He was, my friend, he was my man of the match yesterday on my player ratings early in the show. Check it out, Noah. I gave him the player of the match. De Ligt was close by, but he was there, of course, guys. Absolutely. That was what it is. Guys, thank you for joining me. I'm Sal Warner. This is Breaking Dawn. You are all legends. Thank you so much, guys. Keep it Stretford Post. Please like the channel. Like the video if you could possibly do that for me. It helps the video. And please don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you are new as well. Thank you, everyone. Big things happening on this channel. Can't wait to share them with you guys. And you know what? Glory, Man United. Noah, it's been a great show. Thank you so much, Noah. You're a great person. Thank you so much, brother. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you, mate. Good to see you. Guys, glory, Man United. Let's get this in. And guys, let's bring on Southampton. You know what? The Saints won't go marching in on Old Trafford because we're going to run a bloody mud hole in their bear. I better not say it. Take it easy, guys. I'm Sal Warner. This is Breaking Dawn. See you later. Peace.